Let me focus. All right, take two, because YouTube is cracking down on targeted harassment of other creators. So you don't want to make jokes about someone's appearance, that kind of stuff. But it's on BitChute, and it's funny. How do people get to be this smarmy, this overblown, bloated self-importance, this like George Clooney, Mark Ruffalo, where they think they're doing the Lord's work because they're celebrities, like Stephen King levels of self-importance? Where does it come from? It comes from a Hollywood echo chamber where nobody gives you any criticism. Most of us, we have self-awareness because in our ordinary life, we're getting criticism every day. And I don't mean, brutal stuff. It's like facial expressions, vocal inflections. Honey, how do I look in this dress? Oh, you look great. That bad, huh? Yeah. I mean, you look kind of like a beach whale. All I'm saying is it makes your butt look like a hippopotamus. And you really got to be careful with that kind of thing. You got to know your audience. Some women find that very funny, and others don't think that's funny at all. It's weird. It's like you think fat people are jolly, but it turns out not to be the case. Anyway, this is literally Eric Cartman's South Park come to life. I have a vagina. Deal with it. Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave. Recording shows are a criticism. Every criticism of a woman is misogyny. Don't you know that, you chuds, incels? Yikes, my guy. Yow, bad take. That's how they talk. They have a script that they follow and they cannot deviate from it. They love yikes. As if, like, you said something politically incorrect, something that goes against their narrative, so instead of offering a rebuttal to your point, they just say yikes, as if they couldn't believe you had the audacity to step off the plantation even an inch. Okay, so a friend of mine, a friend of mine sent this over for us to watch. I don't remember what this was, but good Lord. Marchi is amazing. I wouldn't have the guts to just lay it out there, followed by a mic drop. XD? Yeah, you stormed the beaches there. You really charged the machine gun nest. You took out the flamethrower. Just stunning levels of courage. Because someone said something at a event where everyone is pretty much just patting you on the back the whole time. Yeah, it took just amazing amounts. Stories in courage. Profiles in bravery, really. And then she continues to show amazing levels of flexibility and bend over and suck her own clit. Thanks for sharing this. I think the only reason I have guts is because I didn't have any other choice. Are we talking about a convention where you said words to other people who were friendly? Like, were you at war? Is this a battle? Were there landmines you had to clear? Did you have to, like, march through no man's land? You were at a convention and you spoke. You said pretty words to dumb people who will clap for anything, like trained SEALs. Okay, without criticizing anyone's appearance, I'm not making fun of anyone's weight, because myself, I got on the scale and it was 246. That's not very good. So I'm not making fun of anyone's appearance. I'm just saying, I gotta lose some weight. I gotta cut them carbs. I've been eating way too much. I'm skipping lunch today. Zach is right about that. Fasting or skipping a meal is key. Where's I going with this? Anyway, you did nothing stunning and brave. And everything with these people is Tumblr speak. It's always like Tumblr before Tumblr got rid of adult stuff, so they kind of went to Twitter and just were just dismayed to find out that Twitter wasn't Tumblr, but they're going to turn it into Tumblr. Everything is like, I heard this boy in my class, he said something racist, sexist, transphobic, homophobic, Islamophobic, and I walked right up to him, and I sacked him in the jaw. Everyone clapped. That's how they see themselves. If you've ever read anything about Mark Ruffalo and his activism, how he sees himself is insane. They live in a world where they just go from their mansion to their AMG to some appearance. The valet brings the AMG around and they go to some party where people just continually pat them on the back. They get no feedback whatsoever. Oh, I have an idea for a script. Oh, it sounds great. How do you like my outfit? Amazing. You look amazing. Like, is there anyone who... I get the feeling there's some people on the right in Hollywood who have some self-awareness. The guys in Hollywood who don't talk about politics are usually either moderates or on the right because they know to talk about it would get them under them. Anyway, so a fan who's a fan, who paid money to get to some event, who's not going to be mean to her, who's not going to offer any criticism, says, Funimation has come under criticism for how they choose to adapt their scripts for a couple of shows, expressing how a person feels that a lot of what I feel is directed at you unfairly. She's not going to sleep with you, dude. I don't think you'd want her to. Because... I won't say it. I asked Marchi if she would like to respond to that kind of criticism. At first, dismissing the dub criticism as unnecessary hate. Yeah, everything is hate. There's no valid criticism because you're a woman. Everything is misogyny. It's valid if it's a man, but it's misogyny if it's a woman. She asserts that these scripts only receive backlash due to her gender. Well, it's due to your sex, not your gender. Stating, I have a vagina, deal with it. Yeah, there's no other reason. There's absolutely no other reason. Only someone who gets no feedback could write something this asinine. And she's, I don't know, she's got to be 40. And she's a fully grown adult woman. To say stuff like this with this lack of self-awareness is really, really bizarre. Like, there are boys have the self-awareness of, it seems, 50-year-old women sometimes. Because that's how society treats men and women differently. Honestly, that's the truth. I'm a funny woman. Oh my God, this is South Park. We are all talented, funny, powerful women. We are out here. It's going to happen. Deal with it. How are you powerful? What are you doing? You make cartoons for people who enjoy cartoons. You're not powerful. You're not smart and funny. You're definitely not funny because women aren't funny. You're just making cartoons. She adds in her response by painting her, and she says nothing original, as sexually frustrated incels. Okay, hold on. Her critics are sexually frustrated incels, and she's sorry you're not getting laid. You really want to go there? Seriously? You want to open that door? You want to address that line of questioning? Because, you're opening yourself up on cross-examination. I don't want to get kicked off for targeted harassment. Because she's on YouTube, and the platform is very, very soy these days. It's just killing me not to say it, though. I miss the YouTube days of Nurkish, the 2016, 17. It was an entirely different platform. It was a lot of fun. So she says in her profile photo that looks like it might have been taken a few years ago and a few ago. When Gamergaters attacked me over a line in prison school and neither wrote nor directed my career as I knew it was over. Yeah, everyone in Hollywood, they do this weird stuff where they say, I'm criticizing the president. I don't care what it does to my career. It's going to do nothing to your career. If you stood up for the president, then you would be fired. You would lose your career in Hollywood. Criticizing, doing something that every media company supports. When Coca-Cola is on your side, you're not the rebels. You're the shills. You're not punk rock. As weird as it and lame and cringe as it sounds to say, the Republicans, the conservatives, if you're a young white guy right now and you're a conservative, that's the new punk rock. And I mean that literally, not Paul Joseph Watson. That is really what's going on. You're not punk when Coca-Cola is giving you back pats. Everything I wrote was gone over with a fine-tooth comb, looking for any changes that could be twisted into agenda I never had. Days of adapting for shows like Panty and Stockings. She said something about something with some words about something, and she just kind of stupid. Okay, Gamergate is about 1 million years ago. Comicsgate is a year old, which in terms of the internet is a generation ago, so it's like it's over. Gamergate is way, way old. There's no need to even worry about it. Anyway, there was no targeted harassment in this video, but you may want to check out the BitChute video. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'll see you on the next episode.